I'm Jennifer Meyer, your Bag and Save and No Frills Supermarkets registered dietitian, and today I'm in the kitchen making strawberry cheesecake with double berry sauce. This recipe has less than half the fat and calories of traditional cheesecake, but still has that great rich and creamy texture that we expect from cheesecake. So to get started, you'll need a springform pan, and to this I'm just going to add some cooking spray. And then we'll set that aside and we'll use that again later. Next we're going to make our chocolate crust. So we're going to use chocolate wafers. If you don't have those, you could also use chocolate graham snacks, but we need a half cup of crumbs. So we're going to use about 10 cookies, 10 chocolate wafers, that's 4, 6, 10, and then for the fun part, and if you have kids at your house, they would love to help you with this. I'm just going to put them in a sealed plastic bag and then take a rolling pin, smush them to make our crumbs. I want to get them nice and fine. Alright, once everything is nice crumbs, then we're just going to dump these into our pan. And again, that should make about a half a cup total. And I'll just spread this around the bottom so that the bottom is covered with the crumbs. Alright, next we're going to start our cheesecake filling. So in my bowl I have 2 packages of each 8 ounce of reduced fat cream cheese that I've softened. So now I'm just going to blend this on medium speed until it's nice and smooth. Our cream cheese is nice and smooth, so now to this I'm going to add 2/3 cup of sugar and then 2 eggs. And now I'm going to continue to blend this on medium speed until this is nice and smooth for about 2 minutes. So the eggs and sugar are well blended into this mixture. Now we're going to add our other secret ingredient besides the reduced fat cream cheese, which is 99% fat-free strawberry yogurt. This is going to help give it that creamy texture but still keep the fat and calories down. We're going to add 2 cups of the reduced fat strawberry yogurt, creamy yogurt. And then we're also going to add 2 tablespoons of flour. And then I'm just going to blend this for a little bit longer on low speed to get everything blended together. Alright, that's wonderful. Yogurt is all blended in. Now we're ready to pour the filling into our pan. So we're just going to pour this right on top of our chocolate wafer crumbs. I'm just going to spread it out so it's nice and even throughout the pan. Alright. And now we're going to bake this for about 1 hour and 15 minutes to 1 hour and 25 minutes at 300 degrees until the outer crust is nice and set, but the middle is still a little bit jiggly. The strawberry cheesecake is baked at 300 degrees for about 1 hour and 25 minutes, and if you can see, it's nicely set on the outer edges and still a little jiggly in the middle. So now we're just going to put it back in the oven. And I'm going to shut the heat off, and we're just going to let it cool for about 30 minutes in the oven. So our cheesecake has cooled in the oven for the last 30 minutes, so now I'm just going to run a knife around the edges of the pan to loosen it from the sides. And then I'm just going to let it sit here on this cooling rack for another 30 minutes to cool even further. So our cheesecake has been cooling on the cooling rack for about 30 minutes, so now I'm just going to cover it. And now I'm going to place it in the refrigerator for at least 3 hours. Cheesecake has refrigerated for the last few hours, so now it's time to remove the outer shell of our pan. So I'm just going to carefully do that. See how nice that looks. So now it's almost ready to serve, but first we're going to prepare our double berry sauce. So in my blender, I've added 1 bag of frozen raspberries that I've thawed, and also 3 tablespoons of sugar. So now I'm just going to blend this until it's nice and smooth. Our double berry sauce is ready, so we're just going to cut a piece of our cheesecake, and now we're just going to top this with some of the sauce. And then a few slices of fresh strawberries. And then you can see how pretty that looks and how delicious that looks too. This dessert would be perfect for Valentine's Day or any other special occasions, and it's heart healthy too. So thank you for joining me in the kitchen today for this and other great recipes. Visit nofrillssupermarkets.com.